Welcome back to the Fanboy Cantina. In this video, we're talking about the Walmart exclusive G.I. Joe classified retro cardback line. Each one of these action figures is priced at $24.97, and each one of these figures beyond the packaging is a little bit different than their original release. If you look at Walmart.com, the reviews are terrible. And they are terrible predominantly because of the shipping experience from Walmart.com. Often they are shoved into bubble envelopes, or there's been other issues, so we'll cover that in this video. First up, we have the Baroness. So let's spend a little bit of time here. With the retro cardbacks, you've got the carded action figure with the artwork on the left-hand side, and that artwork is different than the designs from the original 1980s action figure. On the right-hand side, you've got the bubble exposing the action figure along with their accessories. And then on the back, you've got the file card, which is a welcome return, and it is in that multilingual type of format. Each action figure in this line has differences compared to its original release. For the Baroness, I like the changes to the weapon accessories. They're all molded in black, so that's nice. I like the new sniper rifle that's included. This was shipped to me in a box. Each one was shipped separately. So this one came in a box, and there were some slight imperfections in the card. Next, we have Gung-Ho, and I think for me, this is my favorite because it is the most improved over the first release in the G.I. Joe classified line. In this case, they've gone with the color palette used in his first appearance in G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. You also have the proper hat, not sure why it's molded in black. There's also changes in his mustache compared to the first release. The tattoo, for whatever reason, is larger, but still doesn't have that Marine Corps symbol, unfortunately. And the accessories have all changed as well in a good way. Did not like the original weapons that came with Gung-Ho, so for me, this is the most improved. Now, for those first two action figures, they were shipped individually in different boxes, and there were still some imperfections of the card. With these next two, they were shipped in bubble envelopes. This is Lady J. Lady J got added to the G.I. Joe classified line not that long ago, but with these updates, I think they're quite good, particularly if you're a fan of her appearance in the original G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero line. So the hat has changed. There does seem to be a little bit more makeup or different changes to the color of the uniform as well. The accessories are different. You've got the video camera along with the different backpack and spear or javelin. I've never really understood the weapon that came with Lady J. Unfortunately, because it was shipped in a bubble envelope, there is damage, noticeable damage to the card. It's frayed on the edges, and unfortunately, the bubble is cracked at the bottom as well. Finally, we have Destro. So Destro has never been one of my favorite characters, but nonetheless, some updates here for the retro cardback design, changes to the accessories. I think the biggest difference is in the head sculpt, where you can see the eyebrows on the outside of Destro's mask. If you're a fan of the cartoons, and if this is a big deal for you, you might want to pick this up. I should have mentioned each one of these action figures has a stand, so that is a cool accessory. Different designs for the Joes versus the Cobras. Despite being shipped in an envelope, this one arrived not too badly, though there is the bend shown at the top of the card. I have conflicted feelings about this line because with the retro cardbacks, I like that, right? I like the retro, I like the nostalgic feel, I like the return of the file cards, and I like some of the improvements to these action figures. But on the downside, I don't like that they are Walmart exclusives and they're harder to find, and I certainly don't like being dependent on Walmart shipping where I receive these packages, 4 separate packages shipped in different ways, and none of them are pristine, and in one case it's pretty beaten up. So as a collector's item or as a collectible, Walmart just doesn't seem to be able to ship things properly. My advice, if you're looking to collect these and keep them in the package, you're probably better off going to your local Walmart and hoping that they have them in stock. Post in the comments, what do you think of the G.I. Joe classified retro cardback line? Did you order them? How did they arrive? What do you think of them? As always, thank you so much for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.